Hey there, Scorpio. This is going to be your March monthly tarot reading. And if you're familiar with my usual monthly readings, I typically do a 10-card spread. But in this case, this month, I'm going to keep it short and sweet with the 5-card spread. All right, Scorpio, so this is for you if you are under the sign Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, okay? So tune into Scorpio, March 2017. What is the energy for Scorpio? Okay, the Knight of Swords is your overall energy. I'm just going to pull all the rest straight from the top. Okay, challenge and lesson, Queen of Wands. Suggested approach, strength. Focus, Knight of Wands. Outcome, Page of Wands. Okay, all right, so focus. All right, Scorpio, so where you're at, something that needs to be said or something you're wanting to say. Some of you, I feel like your energy is almost to the T to Libras. So some of you may be like have a lot of Libra in your chart, or either you're a Libra without a Scorpio in your chart, or you're like a cusp of Scorpio and Libra, like born at the tail end of Libra moving into Scorpio is what I feel. So your energy is kind of the same. That's what I'm picking up. Regardless, Scorpio, I feel like there's something that you want to say. You want to express yourself. You just want to get a move on it. But I'm hearing like something, it's like a screeching halt to this. Like you're stopping yourself for some reason. You have the Queen of Wands as your challenge and your lesson. You have the go-ahead to do this. Your intuition or your subconscious is driving you. It wants to say something. But a part of you doesn't feel capable of speaking or asserting yourself, because whatever you're saying, it may be coming from a real passionate place, or having to put yourself out there. With the Queen of Wands, I imagine this woman who's the type when other girls, like the Queen of Cups or the Queen of Pentacles, sits back and waits for the man to approach her, and she's giggly and flirty. But the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Swords will go up to that person that they're interested in and flirt with them or talk to them, make conversation. So it's kind of like the energy that I'm getting. Like this is you having to assert yourself in a situation or to someone, and it's kind of out of your element in some way because it's causing you to halt this communication or expressing yourself in some way. Whereas you want to shine, but a part of you is afraid to, even though you're being guided here with the black cats. Like subconsciously, this is what you want to bring out. You want to unleash this Queen of Wands energy, male or female, doesn't matter. You want to unleash that energy. Your suggested approach with the Strength card is to confront your fears. Okay, don't allow your ego to get in the way of this, because it's almost like it's saying calm down, like you're telling yourself to calm down, or you can't do that, you're doing too much. It's like kind of what you're telling yourself, and your higher self is like, shut up, you can do it. So it's like you have to tame this beast, because it's sorry about that, you guys. Okay, so you have spirit support, as with the Strength card, to assert yourself, to stand up. So it's almost like a double meaning. You have to tame the ego and the beast within, but at the same time, you want an equal balance. You want to be able to be that fiery energy, but at the same time, using your higher perspective to do this. So it's like you're getting the calling to do it, to express yourself, or to take some sort of action. Swords are usually communicators, especially the knight or the page. These are straight, direct communicators. So I feel like that's really what this is about. Your focus that's going to be helpful for you is the Knight of Wands, or the King of Wands, sorry. The King here, you have to focus on, I feel like because you have the Queen and the King here together, you have the King and the Queen and the Page. So it's like you have a lot of fiery energy, and it's going to appear to you very abnormal, out of your comfort, because you are a water sign, obviously. So it's going to even feel like you're tiptoeing into this. You don't want to totally leap, but it's like Spirit is guiding you to, with almost like you're experienced in this area, like I've done this before. Even if you haven't, whatever it is that you're being called to do, it's like go with that mindset that you've already done this before, and I've got it. See yourself as that king or that queen, like I'm going to assert myself. Nothing can knock me down. Nothing can, even if it doesn't go totally the way I would have liked it to have go, don't focus on that. Focus on the fact that I'm going to do it. I can do it. I'm capable. I'm confident. I'm powerful. Whatever you have to do, it's like you have to believe that you are already that which you seek. Okay. The outcome you have is the Page of Wands. So I feel like you will end up doing it. Just taking the risk. It's a subtle risk. It's not as big as what you perceive it to be. It's not that big of a deal. It's not as scary as it might appear. Like this beast that's telling you all these scary things, and this could go wrong and that could go wrong, or you're gonna fail, or you're not ready, you're not capable. If you say that, this is gonna happen. If you do that, this is gonna happen. And then you end up here as the Page, and it's kind of like you just go with it. I feel like you're almost going to fall into it. I kind of feel like Spirit's kind of just going to push you into it. Like you're going to accidentally just have no choice but to do it. It's kind of, this happened to me. I just want to share this because it kind of, just to give you an example of what I'm picking up. So I was guided to send someone a message, and I was really hesitant. I didn't want to do it. I had already wrote everything I wanted to write. Sometimes my phone, it gets stuck, like the screen gets stuck, so I had to tap on it over and over, and I was like, oh God, it sent it for me, and it was like no turning back. So it's like things like that might happen to you. Like you'll just be put in a position where things will happen, or you'll just blurt out whatever you need to say. Okay, so that's your reading, Scorpio, for the month of March. I do hope that this will be beneficial, brings you clarity. And as always, I send everybody lots of love and light. And until next time.